Well, at least I get a nice sound effect after that. Oof. Yeah, I got my war with Tlemcen, alright. Did not expect it to be with... Oh, hello! Wait, what? Length of war minus 44, but occupied and besieged provinces. Morocco want out of here because they've been too rebel-yelled. Both their northern forts are gone. Well now, Morocco. Get out of my... Can I have some money? No, of course I can't have any money, although I would like that money. How is it? Shift right mounts this most. Whew. Well, get out of here, Morocco. That's some very well-timed rebel yell. Suddenly the numbers look a lot more manageable, don't they? Good lord. This luck is terrifying sometimes. Okay, let's go and avoid the rebels. We'll take this route and smash Tunis as best we can. Jingo just says freaking DDR luck. Glad I didn't take that province off of Jerid now, otherwise they'd be too weak to do much here. Subject, do whatever you want. Hopefully that involves winning this war for me. As for me, money is so tight, it's unbearable. I'm not even sure I want to take the fight against his navy. Then again, I don't want his navy blockading me out of existence, do I? Where's my navy? There you are. And you're probably cowering because it's scary out there, aren't you? Probably. Hopefully. For some bad news, Aragon has 3 heavy ships, and election is coming. Yep. Also, those rebels have a 2-star general. Okay, I need to take this one step at a time. Yogurt goes down, and I squeeze all the money I can out of him, which isn't a lot of money out of him. I might just carve him up completely for my subjects, I might as well. Everyone here is going to hate me anyway. Why not just add gasoline to the fire? Poor government policies. Look, I'm doing the best I can, game. Only the best is good enough. Nah, we're in no need of that anytime soon. I will just drop the government reform progress. Stability is a fickle individual for a republic. What are those Tlemceni buggers going to do, though? Muslim Archer, 8th of April, 8th of April. Away with them. I think I wouldn't mind Jered sieging this up, actually. Right, what are they going to be up to? This is Highland, so we have good defense here. They're going down here. They might go further south and take you on, which would be a pain. But I've already prevented the creation of those units. I want to stop the creation of those units as well, don't you know? There we go. Thanks for the free battle. That's that province taken, so I march down, and suddenly Tlemcen is the one with the noose around its neck. It wants to march south into Araglatang. No problemo, because I can march down and destroy you. In fact, with our armies together here, and you marching over to Lahwat, which is also a desert, other than the province that we've occupied, it's all the same to me. I need you destroyed, but doing so will shatter my economy entirely. And you'll be able to retreat behind your fortification. It's not the best fight for me, honestly. How do I just get Toggart out of this war? Well, they don't want that. But if I occupied Oarkla, then it would be a different story altogether. What I'm looking to avoid is a big, dangerous fight. Because, to my economy, I mean, not danger for my armies. Damn, there we go. Know your place, you bugger. Okay, that's enough to get you out. It's not enough to take a bit of dosh for my troubles, but give that a bit of time. You get out of here. Yeah, my subject's army's dying, but so what? You'll be there on the 14th of June. This will fall in 21 days. He might be going for Togurt, actually, after he comes out of there, though, which would be dangerous for me. And he doesn't want peace anymore now. How unfortunate for me. Just leave a couple there, send them back. Just send enough to grab what I need here. The Separatists are... Oh no, Jared. It's not the place for you to be, my friend. There we go. Now I can take some hard-earned money out of these guys. Can't believe such a small amount still causes me problems. Even 2,000 is just something I don't want to fight against right now, so give me that. Hyperactivity pings me, but then says nothing. I don't understand at all why you would do such a thing. Wouldn't war reps be better? I need the money now. I only have 10 ducats and I don't take loans, so there we go. My army's black flagged, but so is his. So is everybody's, really. Unfortunately, Tunis is building an army. It's no longer a shoo-in that I would be defeating him, and I don't have technological advantage over him. Tech 5's around the corner, but Gotta win, gotta win. I'm just hoping that he ends up fighting his rebels here. Jings. It's such a shame. They didn't pull everything out of Byzantium, but they did take Athens. Oh well, not that I'm in the best of positions to be best CBing Athens. This won't be a 10-1, but it should be a simple enough victory for me. Simple enough victory, he says. Come on, down they go. That's good. If I lose 300 and he loses 2,000, that's a good deal for me. I'm looking for those rebels to march into here, though, and then he has an awful fight. Hopefully he stays there. I might be able to keep him pinned there with some clever maneuvers, and then he'll be weakened by those rebels who'll come over there. Oi, 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 oi. Alright, he's going to march through Yogurt. That's a shame for me. However, shame might mean opportunity. Tlemcen started this war to take Metidia. They do have it, however, damn, their capital and fortified. 2k black flag and Yogurt. Ooh, I thought my army felt a little small. Enjoy your black flagging. Doesn't quite have the military access that he thought he did, does he? I don't want to take a disadvantageous fight. However, if I go around here, I'm forced into going into his capital, which is going to be a very expensive affair. I won't be able to afford it. I could turn off my own fort maintenance, but that would be a risky biscuit for all this. I might even have to debase just to get some cash going. Well, I can but try. I must press forward here. He will waste time sieging up my subjects, which will be a great boon for me. I take that that technology right now. I'm not going to upgrade my units, though. Doing that at war is a dangerous thing, because I'll run out of morale entirely. Get out of here. Leave behind what I need to siege down Cassadir, but I wouldn't even have enough to deal with this now, would I? I'd need all of you to take this on. Damn that Dr. Fred. Turn off the fort maintenance, but block the southern route to the fort, so he has to go through rebels. Turn it off, but block the route. I'm not sure that would come together that way. Do not like him blockading me one bit. I'm very tempted just to go in and smash him, because these blockades do hurt me quite a bit. Not just hurting me, but strengthening him. But would I actually win? 9 against 11 against that? Maybe, and he has more over here. Well, I could go over here with you guys, and then he'd be harder pressed to come over and help himself. He can't go through Vazan. He won't go through the rebels, surely. Allied with Tlemcen, but not giving military access. The thing is, I bet he could get the military access to go around there if he wanted. Yeah, it's a custom nation. A blockade. Look, just deal with it, sunshine. I'm trying my best to lift the blockade, so get off my back. Alright, fight the good fight, Mazab. I mean, I could be the one to put him under blockade. I don't like being blockaded, but suddenly all of his units are over there. Alright, come over here then and put him under blockade. Tit for tat. Okay, right. It's election time. I'd really, really like to keep Hamilcar, because he's doing pretty good, and he was fairly young when we started out with him. He's doing okay. However, every election time, it's time for chaos. Fortunately, we've been through bad, and we've been through brutal. Bad was some Sudoku. Brutal was having to observe our nation, and it was run by an AI, which means we get boon. Boon is something that's good. Boon chaos. What's it going to be? Well, we could have a full replenishment of our manpower. We could gain 6 months worth of income. We could get ourselves 500 admin. We could convert a state to animism, although I actually don't know how to do that one, so maybe that isn't a good one to put on. I won't put that on because I actually don't know the correct event for it, no. We'll say we'll add a core. Oh man, I forget this thing doesn't contain all the... it doesn't have enough space for all the text. Add to Carthage cores. Don't know why it's such a limited amount of text that we can put in. And of course there is the option for you get nothing, because some people might find it unfair that they're forced to give me a boon. Alright, the poll is going up. We can get it on stream through the magic of streaming here. Where is it? There's Chaos Vote. Let's bring it down and see what happens. There's a bit of love for some income coming in, a bit of love for some admin, a lot of love for you get nothing. So it seems like a lot of people want this war to go on, so I can actually have the dosh to do so without debasing. But there are some people out there that really want us to get nothing during this. Put the full options in text editor that you show on stream. That would work. It's also a lot of work. Actually, it can't be that much work. Okay, you get nothing is trying to surge back up. It has 26% of the vote. This is quite nice. I was expecting the harshest thing to get something like 80% of all of it. But, well, that's given that the mutiny stuff is usually pretty awful in Into the Airlock. Could it be that we have very different people that watch Into the Airlock and EU4? Alright, regardless, our boon chaos is actually 6 months of income, which is rather nice. So for that, we go to the game and we say, what's our monthly income? It's 7 whole ducats. Okay. Lucky us. What's 6 times 7? Alright, let's enjoy our 42 ducats. Can't believe a whole boon is that. Manpower probably would have been better. In fact, I can't help but feel that nothing would have been better given that. That feels like a slap in the face. I had this idea that that would be a lot more money than it was. This is probably the best one you'll get, says Naaman. Okay, we're certainly keeping Hamilcar. He's leading us through a golden time, right? And let's continue the war against Tlemcen with a fat load of money on our side. And then again, he's really staffing up now, isn't he? At least that province is down. If Mazab starts to fall, I'll probably throw what I can against it. But we were so lucky that Morocco declined this war. Unbearably lucky. This siege is bothering me greatly. It's going to take forever and a day. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do. I don't... Whoa, we got a breach? Lucky bugger. This is not the age of cannons, and he got a breach. Muslim dual infantry. It's a good early game one. Hurts the morale a fair bit, but the show must go on. Yeah, we get status quo, he gets wall breach. And he's also hiring every unit he can. Not thrilled about that, I tell you what. Time to spend that boon on some more galleys. You just gained some more sailors. This is true. I do need galleys, but money is still tight. What if this war goes south? Okay, this is pretty bad. He's able to reinforce his army again and again here. Let me reinforce you there. Oh, my ally's not going to do too well there. In fact, he's doing not very well there. All the while, it's just status quo here. This is very bad news for me. Maybe break up the fleet to also blockade... well... I'm a little worried about my... Wait, was that enough to keep the siege going? These provinces aren't good at all, are they? Or was that the one needed for it? Detach a blockade. Send the rest over here. We'll see if that works out for us. Oh, I do not like the progress he's making on Mazab. Status quo again. What am I even doing here? Tlemcen's proving a tougher one to take down than I'd hoped. My manpower's not going into good places either. That's pretty frustrating. Although I could just say to hell with Mazab, I'm going for his capital. Because if I snap around for Mazab, I'm only going to lose out worse. LL Mint wants to suggest boons. If you want to suggest boons, just private message me. I'll do another status quo. Okay, right. Well, I spent all my luck getting Morocco out of this war, it seems. Just as well, because look at that. He's taking care of all of his rebel scum. Maybe it was good that we got Mazab as a subject here. Hopefully he goes and retakes Hodna for himself. I need to not just siege his capital, but I also need Mitidja back. Okay, water shortage in Mazab, which I'm pretty sure is life for them. Go, Jared. Just feed them that war score. It would be nice if that made him break off of Mazab, but I doubt it'll be enough for that. Wow, another water shortage for Mazab. It's not a pleasant fight for me, not at all. The only thing worse than status quo. Give me a break, game. Give me a Kit Kat here. Alright, he's done. He's probably coming up here. Hopefully to deal with rebels, but probably not. Now he's going to Hodna. That's good news for me, if he resieges it and then has to deal with rebels. I'll give you a break. A disease outbreak, says Dennis Wolf. Not good on the manpower, which is something we don't really have. Whilst Tlemcen are still looking pretty with their everything. And money's going down now. I've got one good fight in me and then I'm toast. I need to take this capital fort. Well, he took it, but he's getting out of there before the rebels arrive, which is unfortunate because now he's probably going to go around and do in my nation. I was hoping he'd turn around and deal with the separatists, but he'll probably deal with Kafsa? Yeah, he's going for it. Hopefully he doesn't get another lucky break, a lucky wall break. Mazab is worth 11 war score here. And another disease outbreak. Come on, game. It's not satisfied unless I have to fight for every advantage that I get. For future reference, I think the console command to change province to religion is change_religion province ID animism. Thanks. I'd feel more comfortable testing it out first. I guess I could save before doing it if push comes to shove. I have a lot of spy network on Tlemcen, which is at least helping with the siege. It's shaving up a few days per tick. Got our cores also, which I suppose helps out. Somehow, some way. Oh, well, that is pretty great. I got that at 14%. What we're going to do now is spread out and get as many sieges here as we can. And again, manpower is almost non-existent, so I have to be pretty picky what I do here. You're going down, You're going down. You are going down. And I can get straight to there. And you're going there. Probably not going to push this to 100% because I don't have the anything to do that. But I'm going to swing the war score by about 10 points when I secure Mitija. He's going to be exhausted from losing his capital. And I am going to feel pretty supreme. Ah, even more supreme with 213 sailors. I need to strip a fort off of him. Well, I will be stripping that fort off of him very specifically. He won't be happy with this war, nor should he be. There we go. I think Hungary might be the only nation to ever declare war on me and really win out from it in terms of all AIs in the game. Jake, what did you have to do to make elephant cavalry available for you? Is that just visual? It's just visual. Elephant cavalry in the whole game is just visual, apart from the unit type, which doesn't really matter much. But in the custom nation setup in the 130 update, we added the ability to choose which unit packs you use. So I used Tunisian soldiers and generic Southeast Asian elephants. They're not the most beautiful elephants, but they were the most fitting for what I could do here. Didn't want them wrapped up in all those Indian textiles. Okay, what do you think about that, you scuzzbucket? I have taken most of your country hostage. I will be taking Dahra. There's no way I can't take Dahra. Amazingly, I could rip him asunder. Imagine that, no more forts to have to take off of him ever again. I'm not just going to imagine it, I'm going to do it. Carthage is making gains, plus 29. Yep, I'm not holding out at all. If making gains is working in my benefit, I will be taking it for all that it's worth. Take both the forts, take the money bug is supposedly fixed, and I get all the money because I didn't have any allies helping me out. Break him up with Morocco, Jake. Do I want to, though? Do I really? I'm going to have a long truce with him anyway. Morocco is only allied with Tlemcen. Well, I don't know. See, if I do that, I lose a lot of money. How much is that alliance worth? And he might just get it back. I don't want to leave it in a situation where Morocco just hoovers up all this land that I went to great depths to take. Then again, Morocco has not faced their usual revolts from their subjects, have they? There was 0%. Or maybe they did and I've forgotten about it already. I think that's exactly what happened. The thing is, I'm not going to do that, because the truce is already going to be more than 10 years, and odds are that they would just get that alliance back anyway. So what I'm going to do is take his forts and feel pretty awesome about it. So long and thanks for all the favor. He might ally the Ottomans instead. Whoop-de-doo. At least he himself isn't much of a threat. And surely the Ottomans wouldn't get involved. He'd need at least 30 years to get enough favors, maybe even 40. Alright, I'm doing that. And nobody can stop me. Okay, well maybe this coalition could stop me. But good luck with that. 137 ducats? 137 ducats. Alright, thank you for that, War Tlemcen. I really appreciate it. It's tempting to keep this fort at Tlemcen because it blocks everybody from coming in this direction. And I might destroy the fort at Kef since there aren't really threats around here anymore. But all it would take is the Mamluks marching over here for me to have a very bad time. So instead I'll just get rid of this fort. Get our army back together somewhere. And just continue to feel smug. I mean, I am feeling pretty smug. Whew. How many ducats did we get again? 42? Didn't even need them. Although I'm grateful that we got them. Maybe a little bit. Okay, I need to consider Aragon as my next target, so it's time to galley up. We have a limit of 17 and we do have sailors, so 1, 2, 3, 4 galleys added. That'll bring us up to 9. I need a lot more than that, a heck of a lot more. Aragon have 8, as well as their transports, lights and heavies. But we need to build up in anticipation of that. How long until the rebels enforce? A long time. They only have 1 province, and they didn't get it that long ago. See, it's over 2 years away. I'm going to let Tlemcen deal with them, because I don't want to fight them. I'd like to not really fight anything if I could avoid it, although Algerians do want to rise up. Bloody Algerians. Note that Granada is dying. I mean, what's there to even say about it? It could even be good. Look at that. Portugal want to take a province themselves that might put them at odds with Castile, and at the very least block Castile from their missions. And a bit of infighting in Iberia is good news for a resurgent Carthage. Lose dosh? Lose stability? Ha! What is even dosh? Throw it away. Spy network construction is pretty swell. Shady people. But I do like prestige as well. Am I anywhere near getting government rank up? No, I need to double my size. Still, I like prestige, so I'll take it. Jake, are you planning on keeping both forts that you just annexed? I already got rid of Dakhra, but I think I will keep Tlemcen. Especially in the inevitable fight against Morocco, it's going to act as a good barrier. Moroccan troops enter, but they do not get to leave. I should spend all this spy network that I have on Tlemcen as soon as I can, on all of his best stuff. Sadly, he doesn't have a lot of great stuff, but we'll do what we can. Man, Tlemcen's 13 development. I feel like a bandit for that war. An absolute bandit. If I really want to speed things up, I can fight Tlemcen by fighting Yogurt. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was touch and go, but we touched and we went. I just really hope that Tlemcen deal with this. Tlemcen obviously heavily in debt. I have to downscale their army and they'll get wiped out by the Kabyles. And then I'll probably take this, throw a claim down on... I don't have a claim, but my subjects have a claim on Hodna. And then I'll be able to freely attack Kabyle. The families left behind. That's a real shame for them. It's a real shame for them. We're gonna see a revolt anyway. Let's just pay our troops. I may have to fight these guys anyway, especially since Tlemcen don't have the army for it. In fact, he doesn't seem keen about going for that fight, does he? I haven't played EU4 in quite a few years, says Gestapo. If I get into it now, will I have to pay $50 plus for DLC? I think we already know the answer to that. Damn, I didn't want to fight these guys. I wanted Tlemcen to have to deal with it, but Tlemcen knows what's up. If only I could get access and de-siege that province for him. Okay, well, I'm certainly not paying for this anymore. We're not at war. I'm paying for this, though, because... Oh, those are Tlemceni rebels there. Those are more Tlemceni. Then where are the Algerians? Dakhra and Midja. The provinces that I'm on. Okay, well, fair enough. I'm ready. And there's a question about the institution. Probably not good for us at all. It's all up there. I'd have to capture some Italian land for it. And I want to capture some Italian land for it. EU4 does have that thing where you, what is it, $5 a month and you get all the DLCs? Is that still ongoing? I thought I saw it when I loaded up the game. Okay, that was brutal on the manpower. That's another 3,000 souls that won't be tending any fields today. They're barefoot. Man, that can't be good for all those long marches. Glad I already have my core here. I can throw down another claim, and I will, just in case this cedes. Okay, Tlemcen, it's been fun, but maybe you should go and de-siege Hodna. Maybe he is terrified of those rebels, and I don't blame him. 331 general, but get your ass over there. Genoa's butchering Byzantium now. What a shame.